Well, welcome to Jackson, first of all, and welcome to this wonderful day for Meredith and Paul. I don't know how many of you know this, but in the state of New Hampshire, a bride and groom really only need one thing. They actually are marrying each other. They don't need any witnesses. But as honored as I am every single time I have this opportunity, I want you to feel that same way. None of you had to be here. None of you had to be witness, but you are, because they wanted you here. You know, this is a really important day for both of you, but especially for you, Paul, because you're going first at everything we do today. You're leading the way. Do you know what that makes you for the next 10 minutes? Number one. So I'm going to try and make it at least that long, okay? All right. So we're going to start with you. There are a couple of questions I have to ask, and I'll start with you, Paul, and ask. Do you come of your free will today and with a conscious desire to be united in marriage with Meredith?
Yes.
And we will promise to care for Meredith in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment in your life together?
Yes.
And Meredith, do you come of your free will today and with a conscious desire to be united in marriage with Paul?
Yes.
And do you promise to care for Paul in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment in your life together?
Yes.
I'm so happy that you have the opportunity to see how beautiful it is around here. We don't always get these kinds of days. There are days when I wonder if the mountains are even still there. But it's really a wonderful thing to just try and imagine that sense of adventure of our Native Americans, that they were able to go out and discover all of this. It's so similar to the adventure that you're starting on today. You think you've been on an adventure, but today the adventure belongs to just the two of you. This is Meredith and Paul's beginning of their adventure. Our Native Americans also had a beautiful, beautiful language. It was very, very simple. What they said was what they meant. And so I'd like to share a Native American blessing with both of you today. Meredith and Paul, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be a shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there's only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all of the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon this earth. Paul, if you would look at your bride and repeat after me. Meredith, I take you to be my wife.
Meredith, I take you to be my wife.
To laugh with you in joy.
To laugh with you in joy.
To grieve with you in sorrow.
To grieve with you in sorrow.
To grow with you in love.
To grow with you in love.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Just look at him and repeat after me. Paul, I take you to be my husband.
Paul, I take you to be my husband.
To laugh with you in joy.
To laugh with you in joy.
To grieve with you in sorrow.
To grieve with you in sorrow.
To grow with you in love.
To grow with you in love.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
I have the two of you holding hands. There's a reason. First of all, you're holding one another up right now.
Yeah.
But these are the hands that you're going to be reaching for on the great days and on the not so great days. These hands just mean so much. You're proving to the world right now that you're joining as a couple. It's a great photo op for your photographers. It's also a sign that you're sharing your weaknesses and you're sharing your strengths. But most importantly, today, these hands now join two families. So I'd like to share a reading with you on hands that will trace your hands from today through the rest of your life together. Meredith and Paul, these are the hands of your best friend, strong and full of love, that hold yours on your wedding day. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will love you and care for you throughout the years. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief torments your mind, and with the slightest touch will comfort like no other. These are the hands that will give you strength when you struggle, and support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. These are the hands that have tenderly held your children and will now help keep your family together as one. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow as well as tears of joy. And lastly, these are the very hands that even when wrinkled with age, will still be reaching for yours, still giving the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch of these hands. Thank you very much. You're about to exchange rings, but before we do that, one of the things I'd love to do is to hold these rings up in front of all of you, and please make a silent wish on these rings for both of them today. Thank you. My goodness, it's a good thing the sun isn't shining really bright. A lot of blame here. And once again, Paul, we're going to start with you. Have you place her wedding ring on the tip of her finger. Just like that. Perfect. Put your hand right here. Put your hand on, yes, perfect, just like that. I want you to look at her and repeat after me. Meredith, with this ring,
Meredith, with this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise.
that from this day forward,
From this day forward,
you will not walk alone.
you will not walk alone.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
I feel so honored to call you my wife.
I feel so honored to call you my wife.
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
May we feel this joy forever.
May we feel this joy forever.
Okay, put it on. Perfect. Now that her wedding band is closest to her heart, I want you to seal it with her engagement ring. Second time around, it's usually a lot easier. Perfect. It's one big ring. Just on the tip of his finger. There you go. Put your hand just like that. Perfect. Repeat after me. Paul, with this ring,
Paul, with this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise.
that from this day forward,
From this day forward,
you will not walk alone.
you will not walk.
With this ring, it's okay.
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
I feel so honored to call you my husband.
I feel so honored to call you my husband.
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
May we feel this joy forever.
May you feel this joy forever.
Now put it on. Watch. Perfect. Good job. You okay?
Mhm.
It's all over now, so you're through. Before I actually pronounce you, there are a few words I'd like to leave with you that I leave with all of my brides and grooms. I have a fresh one to tell you. The most amazing thing about this is every single time I read them, I feel like I'm reading them the first time. Because the two people standing in front of me are two totally different energies, two totally different people, and two totally different souls. So it just makes me feel so brand new. So thank you for the opportunity to feel brand new. So Meredith and Paul, treat yourselves and each other with respect and remind yourselves often of what brought you here today. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they do all relationships at one type or another, remember to focus on what's right between the two of you. Not only that silly little thing that at that moment seems, oh my goodness, so very, very wrong. And in this way, you can ride out the storms and clouds, hide the face of the sun in your eyes, remembering that if you lose sight of the sun for a moment, the sun is really and truly still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you.
We got through it. I'm sorry to say this, Paul, but your 10 minutes are up. So without further ado, it gives me a great deal of pleasure as a Justice of the Peace, not only in the state of New Hampshire, but also in this wonderful spot that you've chosen, very, very proudly pronounce you husband and wife. And you may kiss your bride, Paul. Okay. I'm going to say it again. This is my favorite part of the whole ceremony. You know why? I'm the first one that gets to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of pleasure as a Justice of the Peace of the state of New Hampshire, but also just being here, to introduce you for the very first time to the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Paul Ardania.
Country lanes and coastal plains, endless views that we're passing through, making our way to a distant place, just us two, somewhere new. Watch the sky fade into the night. With you, my arms, nothing can go wrong. We'll fall asleep on a starlit beach, just us two, somewhere new.
Tick, 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 tick. Clinky, clinky. Clinky, clinky, clinky. Everyone, hello. I can't. This has been such an amazing day. I'm going to try and get through this without crying, but I'm sure I'm going to cry, but that's okay because I've probably cried in front of probably all of you, so that's okay. Most of you some of you are new friends, so we're gonna just go from here. So I'm Ashley, and I've known Meredith since I was 15 years old. I won't tell you how old I am now because I'm getting to that age where we don't want to really talk about age, right? Or we just don't remember, right? But Meredith was my first friend when I moved to Florida. We moved from Florida to New Hampshire. We were in Spanish class together. It was the first day, and I remember coming into the class, and I was like super nervous, right? New person in the school. But Meredith was there, and I sat right next to her, and it was just instant BFFs. Help me, Paul. I'm not gonna cry. Meredith is if you know Meredith, her birthday is September 25th, which is a Libra, if you're into astrology, which is the perfect sign of balance. And that is what Meredith is. Someone who has the kindest, most nurturing soul, the most creative person that I've ever met. All of these little details that you see around this wedding, Meredith has spent her precious time, didn't let any of the bridesmaids or maid of honor or mother of the bride do literally anything because she was so laser focused on your dream, right? Your spirit, your smile, the smile. Meredith's smile is the most amazing smile I've ever seen on anyone. And anyone who knows you is a better person just because they know you. That's how beautiful you are inside. All right, here it goes. The list of memories we have are literally endless. Endless. And some of those memories, most of those memories, at the most profound times in one's life, think of yourselves from 15 to like 25, those 10 years. Who am I? What am I going to do? Who am I going to marry? What's going to happen in my life, right? Just living lost, living in that life, right? Remember, we're not talking about age now. That's then. So then, Manda, back there, was my second friend. Manda is Mary's first cousin. So Mary introduced me to Manda. The trio was formed. And I can confidently say we were inseparable from the years of 15 to 25. Literally inseparable. Where's Jude? Jude Law. Jude Law. 15 to 25. I tried to memorize this, but, but my soul sisters, right? What was the card you gave me? Soul sisters. Soul sisters. And Emmy, our big sister, right? Always there to show us the way. Probably wicked annoyed with us most of the time. Always trying to crash the older kid parties, kind of creeping in. I know I was always like, oh, Emmy's so beautiful. I love her, right? Like, we were always kind of like, she just showed us the way. And I love you for that. And all that we looked up to, right? Right? Now, when I say we have memories, we have memories. Some of them good, some of them were lessons, Judy. But most of them were hilarious, right? Hilarious. Like that one time, where's Judy? When we showed up with the faux duck that we somehow acquired, right? The faux duck, the faux garden duck that we acquired somehow. It is still gladly looking over Mellor Road in Candia and will always be a staple in Candia, that white garden duck. Jude Law. We called her Jude Law because she was the law. She was the law. But one thing about Judy is that she was always there for us. She never judged us. She always gave us the space to figure our things out, right? And she loved us for who we were, right? The late night giggles at Mimi's. Hold on, I exited out of my speech. The late night giggles at Mimi's. Hold on, I'm so sorry. With a fresh short stack. In the morning, after a night out. Coming home in a cab when Uber didn't even exist. I know the cousins know about Mimi's short stacks. We've all had Mimi's pancakes, right? Those belly laughs will live with me forever. Or, where's Mark? Or that photo shoot we did with all of Mark's hunting gear.
He doesn't even.
And that canister vacuum. Remember that canister vacuum? That really nice 80s canister vacuum with that long, and we presented it. We were dressed up in your hunting gear, presenting that canister as a big old shotgun, New Hampshire style. I'm pretty sure that picture has to exist on some hard drive in that computer room somewhere. Or yard sailing on a Saturday morning at 6 a.m., followed by a Red Arrow date at 17. 17. Think about how old you are. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but think about how old you are, and think about 17. That's a long time ago. Being silly, all the dad jokes, right? Dad. Sometimes too much fun. But what always rang true is the sense of family, the sense of togetherness. And that theme still rings true today, just here, now, with all of us. Now, we've moved on from those carefree, feral days, right? That 15 to 25 years old, and all the things you want, and all the things that you strive for, and all the things you set out to be, and what you want, and your family, and your kids, and all of those things, right? You talk about all those things from 15 to 25. How proud those little girls would be. And here we are, at one of the most beautiful moments in one's lifetime, looking like a freaking goddess. Like, let's just give it up for 1 second, because Mary is an absolute goddess, inside and out. And Paul, dapper, strong, kind, Italian. I love you both so much, more than anything. And I got a lot of love to give. And I couldn't be happier for both of you. We knew, the trio, when Paul was planning the winter getaway weekend. Oh, what's that gonna be? Ooh. It just happened to be Mary's teenage proposal dreams. Because that's what you are, is you are Mary's teenage dream. And I don't love you just because you're Italian, right? Or Sicilian, even more, right? No? All right, here's where I won't cry. But this is the kicker. You make our girl the happiest. The way Mary can literally light up over a trip to Home Depot? A Home Depot trip. This is what we're talking about. Oh, we got the whole house tearing apart, but we're going to Home Depot. Paul's redoing the deck. We're doing everything, and we're doing it together. We're doing it together. It's one day. Oh, even better. Hey. But it's clear how much you love and care for each other, and your commitment to growing and building a life together that you want, that is your dream, right? Is everything you want and more. And I know everyone here today adores you both and loves you more than anything. And that's why we're all here today together. And I'm happy we're all here celebrating your love. I'll leave you with one last thing because I talk a lot. So, marriage is a journey, right? Marriage is a journey of never giving up, making the sweet times. No, I'm sorry. I messed that up. Oh, man. Making the hard times sweeter and the sweet times unforgettable. Because that's what marriage is, right? So, everyone, pick up your little glasses. And let's raise our toast to the most beautiful couple that I've ever seen in my entire life. And I love you both so much, and I will always be here for you through thick and thin, muddy, hurricanes, snowstorms, tornadoes, and I know everyone else will here too, right? So let's raise our glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Ardagna. Ti voglio tanto, tanto bene. You got me? All right, so what's next? Next we're gonna eat? Oh.
Really?
Sorry. Oh, I went
Treat me like
first?
yesterday's tomatoes over here. Ashley did good, everybody. Hello, everyone. So I'm Paul's younger brother. Yeah, so, all right. Okay. Sorry. So anyway, shout out to Brandon. Brandon's stationed in Colorado right now. We picked him up a few weeks ago in Virginia. He did his training. My dad, my brother, and I went there, and we drove him home. My brother drove most of the time. His driving's impeccable. But we made it back. We made it back. Yeah. So a few days ago, my brother called me, and he said he's kind of like freaking out about this whole thing. He's like, I don't know, like there's a lot going on. I got a lot going on. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. We have a lot on the plate. I don't know how to. I really don't know how to. Like put everything together for this wedding. It's really a lot. So Paul, he was stressed out, to say the least. Yeah, he didn't like this whole thing. So he called me freaking out. He was telling me that basically the whole hanging out part was tough for him because he wanted to make sure that he was occupied with his time. So he said to me, I was like, I think I should bring my gaming system with me. Were you aware of this, Meredith?
Just turn my head around like that.
So for those of you who don't know, my brother's into gaming. He's very much Sony PlayStation all the way. He definitely loves his gaming. And were you aware of his gaming? When you first met, were you aware of how much he was into it?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Then we moved in with each other and slowly.
So PlayStation has you are able to access all the games, and I've compiled a little bit of a list for the games. So my brother's, just a short list, nothing major. But so there's a lot of hours involved with my brother's gaming. So he has. This is just a short list. So I'm gonna leave the top 3 for hours played. I'm just gonna leave the top 3 out of the question. Borderlands 3, 293 hours. Battlefield 4, 247 hours. Lego Marvel Superheroes, 193 hours? Is it? Fallout 4, 189 hours. I'm not going to read them all. I'm not. Okay, so I'm leaving the top 3. I did not mention the top 3. Who? Does anyone want to guess? No, Brandon's going to know. Brandon. No, Owen's going to know too. Somebody. All right, number 3. What is someone's guess? He said number 1, but how many hours? 420. Are you serious? No, I'm not even close. Not even close. So 293 was number 4. Fallout 76, 719 hours. Is this? Destiny, you ready? 2,020 hours. And his all-time favorite game, The Division 2, 2,100 hours. It's so when I compiled this list, this is real. This is actually hours played. I wrote this out. My wife helped me with this, and she actually put it on a spreadsheet, and it is almost a year's worth of gameplay. So if you go to their house, I don't not to call you guys out. If you go in their living room, not everyone here has been in their living room, but they have their TV, and my brother has a little monitor and his PlayStation set up in their living room. And he plays his games while Meredith sits there and watches TV. And
You can't take over the TV.
he has a headset on. We play together sometimes. And we will talk. Brandon, Tom, there's Bill, there's a few of them. And we will talk. And Owen, yeah. And Meredith watches TV, and we play our games. Yes. But I'm not going to stand here and tell you how much they love each other. You guys know that already. But yeah, this list is... if anyone wants to add to it, I'll leave it out, too. But... Vin Sauce is his name.
Yeah, we'll have to frame that.
But yeah, I'm not going to stand here and talk for 5 more minutes to tell you how much you guys love each other. But I know that when we do play, I know that when Meredith goes upstairs to go to bed, you're not too far behind her, and you guys are one and the same when it comes to each other. So I know that you two have it. It's perfect. You guys you're good with each other. As far as if you accepted him with this, then I know you're good. I know you're good. So to you guys, so thank you. Yeah.
Your eyes all night under the covers. Your place, my place, it doesn't matter. No one has to know. We'll keep it on the low.